All right. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to be sharing two videos with you guys. I'm going to be sharing my screen. I just want to get a thumbs up from all of you if you can see this screen right here showing the Novae page. Perfect. Okay. So the first video I want to show you is a little bit of an introduction to More Business Management and how More Business Management partners with Novae. Novae is a separate company from More Business Management. We are like sister companies. So they're definitely a business partnership, not just like I don't work for them, if that makes sense. Like they're my business partner. And if you guys decide to proceed with this opportunity, then you will definitely see how Novae is a partnership and they offer a lot of support to the people that partner with them. Okay, I'm going to share this video. Hi, it looks like we've got another person joining. I'm going to share this video and then we'll do a brief introduction moment for each of us. So just be thinking about what you want to say for your introduction, maybe your name, where you're from, and an interesting fact about you. I'm going to play this video and then pause it. And I just want to make sure everyone can hear the volume, okay? Hi all, I'm Mariah Tyler Moore, and Can everyone hear that? Perfect, okay. I'm so excited to announce that More Business Management is now an independent consultant with Novae Credit and Money Finance. Novae is a fintech company that provides greater access to credit, capital, and entrepreneurship for consumers and small businesses nationwide. They're all about empowering underserved communities and driving financial inclusion, which is something I'm super passionate about, as you all know. And they serve clients across all 50 states, including Puerto Rico. So no matter where you are in the US, the magic can find you. I'm like a fairy godmother of finance. I'm connecting clients with trusted options and expert support from licensed agents and professional representatives. Bippity bobbity boo, the ideal product awaits for you. I offer a wide range of financial products and services through Novae now, including high-yield savings accounts, loan refinance, tax services, life insurance, estate planning, church programs, no interest payday loans, free financial needs analyses that come with a vacation voucher as well. I can also help you with business registration, debt help, funding, customer financing through Novae. So if you're looking for help with your finances, please don't hesitate to reach out. More Business Management partnered with Novae exists to help you make your dreams come true. Disclaimer. I'm Mariah Tyler Moore, operating as an affiliate of Novae, connect clients with trusted options and expert support from licensed agents and professional representatives. I hereby disclaim any liability arising from the selection or procurement of any Novae product. While I always endeavor to connect clients with the best licensed agents and professional representatives, the ultimate choice and responsibility for any financial product rests solely with the consumer. Remember, sometimes a little more magic is all you need. As always, we're striving to be more than expected. Ta-ta for now. Okay. All right, perfect. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch that intro video. Just kind of gives you a brief list of what Novae works on and how the partnership works with More Business Management. So, oh, hold on. It looks like I got a message from someone who's trying to join. 1 second. All right. Okay, perfect. We've got someone. All right, perfect. They've joined. Okay, so I just want to tell you guys a little bit about myself. I'm Mariah Tyler Moore, full name person. It's kind of a play on Mary Tyler Moore, if you guys know who she is. Very famous gal from the 80s and 90s. I adore her. And I started my company last year because I found that there was a lack of tailored solutions for business owners and entrepreneurs. And what I wanted to do was give them the ability to find a one-stop shop for graphic design, business management solutions, and financial solutions. So I spent several months looking for the right company to partner with, and I found Novae. Novae is a fintech company that provides financial solutions to consumers and business owners alike, really good for entrepreneurs, which I identify with. And so I created this partnership with Novae. I've found several business partners and colleagues that I have a great working relationship with. We send referrals. It's a lot of fun. And the best part is that I do not have to be certified to sell these financial solutions. Because Novae is a connection service. Novae is about providing people with the services they need in an easy way. And the way I like to look at it is Novae is like Uber. So Uber needs drivers, right? But the drivers aren't necessarily people who are like working directly for Uber. You know, they don't have the Uber handbook in their back pocket, but Uber needs these drivers to represent Uber, to give the services, to actually help their clients. And that's what it is like working as an affiliate with Novae. You are connecting your clients with the services they need through your own business. So becoming an affiliate with Novae is becoming an entrepreneur. You have the know-how with the resources that they give you and the training. You don't have to know anything going into it. You don't have to be certified. But if you have that information, it gives you an amazing base to build for your clients. So that's a little bit about Novae. I'll give you guys each a few minutes. Let's start with Summer, and then we'll just have you keep going and introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Summer. I'm a fourth year business econ major at UCR. And so yeah, my family lives in Los Angeles. And a little bit about myself. Some of my hobbies are I like to like creative hobbies like sewing and crocheting. And a fun fact about myself is I actually opened my own small business during 2020 and was able to like keep that running, which taught me a lot about being able to market my own products and also um, my interest in graphic design.
That's amazing. Thank you for sharing. All right, Arisha, are you okay to share?
So my name is Arisha Merchant, and I am an international student. I go to CSU. I am a finance major, and something about myself would be that I I don't know anything interesting about me at this point. But yeah, something interesting right now would be that I am not in the US right now, so I am in my home country right now for a little bit of winter break. And so it's like 12:15 in the morning for me right now. So yeah, that's something interesting.
Well, thank you so much for your dedication for
Yes.
being here. Sorry you have to stay up so late.
Oh, you're good. Of course.
That's
Thank you.
amazing. And we fully support people all over the world. I actually just introduced a woman from the Philippines to Novae. And so it is a great opportunity. You can do it anytime, anywhere. That's the beauty of entrepreneurship, right? Okay, Ian, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hey, hi, Mariah, Summer, and Risha. Well, first of all, I'm also an international student, but I'm currently a new graduate from Columbia University, and my major was enterprise risk management. And so my Chinese name is Yixuan, but you can also call me Kaya. And the fact about me is that even though I was born and raised in Shanghai, China, but I spent my undergraduate study in Taiwan, and which is, like two different places. So that's quite fun. And I'm currently living in New York City. Yeah, and also I think crocheting is a very good hobby. A lot of my friends are also love, crocheting. And well, in my free time, I also love watching, musicals. I'm kind of a musical kid. Yeah, and that's pretty much about me.
Well, it is so lovely to meet you. You said Kaya is the chosen name that you have.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
you can call me Kaya.
Well, nice to meet you all. Thank you for being here. And then if you look in the chat, we also have another person with us. They're just having camera and microphone difficulties. So they've posted their LinkedIn if you guys want to check that out, learn a little bit more about Ian. We're going to jump right into the next video so that you guys can learn everything you want to learn about Novae and the opportunity and how it works. I highly recommend that you write down any questions you have and we can save them for a Q&A at the end, because oftentimes people find that by the end of the video, their questions have been answered. Okay, I'm going to share this video. I'll look for a thumbs up after I start playing it to show that you guys can see and hear it, okay? All right, let's get it started. It takes a second to play. If you'll just give it a moment.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Let me go ahead and pass this over to our host tonight. Listen, he is a regional consultant. He originally is from New York, but listen, right now he hails in the Queen City, that's known as Charlotte, North Carolina. Listen, he's doing phenomenal things. Now, we like to call him Earl the Pearl because listen, that's exactly what he is. So if you know anything about pearls, right, they're precious, right? And he is precious to each and every person that comes in contact with him. You know, he's definitely someone that you want to listen to. He even has a slogan that says, what are you listening to, or who are you listening to? Because listen, he has so much wisdom. He has so much knowledge, and everything that he just pours out into anyone that is around him is just absolutely amazing. Okay. Now, he is also a girl dad. He's a bonus dad as well. He is a husband. He is a leader in the community. And again, a regional consultant, as I stated here. He's also one half of a power couple. Okay. So listen, him and his wife are doing amazing things here in this company. And listen, I know he's going to tell you a little bit about himself tonight and about his story, but listen, one of the biggest things I do want to say is, listen, he's been rocking with us for a while, okay? Going on almost a decade, okay? He was actually a recipient of the Decade Award as well at our last national convention. And listen, tonight he's going to pour into you and help you understand what this Novae thing is all about, okay? What this opportunity is all about. You know, we're the Credit and Money Company. And listen, what you're going to learn here tonight, like I said, is going to take your life to the next level. So without further ado, Mr. Earl the Pearl Fanbro, are you there, sir?
I just want to take a moment and tell you guys a little bit about Earl Fambro. So I actually heard about Novae directly from Mr. Earl. He has been with Novae for 10 years now, and he is a fantastic mentor. I look up to him so much. He teaches me something every day about my business, about entrepreneurship. So the reason that I let him give this presentation instead of me telling you all these things is because you can feel his passion when he talks about it. This company is his baby, and I love the way he introduces it. I also want to tell you that Mr. Earl Fambro recently helped me get 2025 Female CEO of the Year award. So he is a really good coach, and I'm really proud to work with him. So I'm going to let him get started telling you about the company. Write down your questions and we'll talk about them at the end, okay?
I sure am, Alicia. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead and take it away.
Awesome, awesome. First of all, let me give it back to you, sis. I love you so much. I want to say this publicly. You are just an amazing person, first and foremost, you know, just a, God-fearing human being, but as a friend, as a business partner, mentor, advisor, you are, oh man, you are everything. I could share some stories, just fun facts, just a quick fun fact. My daughter should be 5 years old this month. So big shout out to the Sagittarius and the Capricorn. All right. But one of the first people to meet my daughter when she was born was Alicia and her husband, Jerry. So big shout, man. I was looking at that picture a little while ago and I'm like, wow, nobody really knows Moga in person except y'all. So that was really cool. So it's a big shout. But listen, we're here to get this thing started. I don't want to get all misty-eyed and stuff. She already had me blushing and smiling all hard, got my cheeks all red, saying those nice words about me and stuff. But listen, guys, I'm so grateful to have you here with me tonight. As she said, I'm from New York City, originally from the Bronx, and I now reside in Charlotte, North Carolina. Take that as you will. All right. And we're here tonight to talk about new beginnings. All right. We're talking about opportunity, guys. And Novae in Latin actually means new beginnings. Right. So you got to think about it. This is a new month. Right, we got a new week. It's Monday, and we're about to be embarking on a brand new year, 2025. Who is ready to make 2025 their best year yet? Drop a 1 in the comments, please. While I get my slides together, drop that 1 in the comment. That's what I'm talking about. Light it up, light it up. All right, let's get this thing going. Novae, Credit and Money Company, guys, and this company was put together to be, to be a lifesaver, right? To be a problem solver. Because in America, we got a real problem, right? There's a real problem going on. And the reality is that millions of people actually struggle financially. We can't even, that's not a punchline. Like, that's just the truth of the matter. And social media will have a lot of people thinking otherwise. See, everybody looks good. Everybody's polished online. But when you log off, everybody got bills. Everybody got goals. Everybody got dreams. Everybody got children, obstacles, roadblocks, and things like that, right? So, but check this out. We got some real statistics for you. So 1 in 3 consumers got a credit score less than 669. All right. And we're going to talk about what the importance of all of that means shortly. You got the average credit score in underserved communities is 45 points less than other demographics. All right. Then you got 50% of businesses. We talking about businesses that, great products, great customer service. They fail within their first 5 years due mainly just to lack of access to capital, meaning that they ran out of money before they was able to figure it out, before they was able to get into their stride, so to speak. 2.5 million people seek debt counseling each year to avoid bankruptcy, right? Not to learn how to get out of debt or, to solve the problems and change the habits that got them in debt in the first place, but just to avoid bankruptcy, okay? And then finally, only, this is the one right here that gets me every time, only 39% of Americans have the cash to pay for a $1,000 emergency without having to borrow the money, right? So we're talking about 61% of people in this country, people that you and I know, right, might be one of us, don't have access to $1,000 in case of an emergency. And we're talking about Americans who are employed. We're not talking about the children. We're not talking about the retirees. We're talking about able-bodied Americans who get up and go to work every day, don't have access to $1,000 in case of an emergency. But see, here at Novae, we are the solution. We are here to solve these problems. Once again, allow me to reintroduce you to Novae, the credit and money company. We are a fintech company that provides greater access to credit, capital, and entrepreneurship for underserved communities nationwide. All right, check that out. And we do it in 4 different pillars. Credit building, which is so important. Access to capital, debt help, and also entrepreneurship, right? Because this country was built by and built for entrepreneurs, right? It's 2 kinds of people in the world, ladies and gentlemen. You're either an entrepreneur or you work for one, okay? And that's just the reality of it all. But guess what, man? Our credibility is through the roof. We are part of the Direct Selling Association, A+ accredited with the BBB. We're part of the Georgia Chamber of Commerce, Atlanta Black Chamber of Commerce, National Small Business Association. We can go on and on. But see, our biggest piece of credibility, right, is our leadership. Big shout, big shout. Drop some fire emojis, please, for Mr. Rico McDaniel McCambry, MBA. He is the founder, CEO, and president of this thing called Novae. And I'm so grateful. I'm happy and I'm thankful that this man wasn't selfish. He was already rich. He didn't have to do this. You understand? But see, God put it on his heart to have to give back. You understand what I'm saying? He's a servant leader first and foremost. So much so that his hometown, McDonough, Georgia, gave him his own day. He has his own day, like on the calendars, proclaimed in City Hall that January 19th is Mr. Rico McCambry Day. That's fire. I don't know if you know anybody that got their own day, but that's like a flex. All right. But this is just success at a glance. The man got so many accolades. As you can see, Forbes magazine, right? You see that? My man is on the Forbes magazine, right? He is a contributor to Forbes magazine. Forbes is part of the Forbes Business Council. That is fire, all right? He also is a best-selling author of The Plan and The Fatherless Father. He himself is a father. He's a husband, God-fearing. He's, CEO. He's an A+, I want to say a 4.0 student in one of the nation's top MBA programs, selected to the #1 business honor society in the world. All right, I'm gonna kind of skip through these things. Y'all can read them on the screen. 2022 Bank Customer Experience Summit Innovator of the Year Award. He received the 2022 Money 2.0 Outstanding Leadership Award, the 2023 Graduate of the Last Decade from Coles College of Business from Kennesaw State University. And Novae has hit the Inc. 5000 list for one of the fastest growing companies in America. You understand? 4 years in a row under this man's tutelage. You understand? Under his leadership, under just his vision. And I'm telling you, there's so many more things that we can just talk about. The man, the greatness is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of us don't get to see greatness in our lifetime. We read about it, we hear about it. So when there was an opportunity to actually connect with greatness and work with greatness and learn from greatness, I jumped to it, man. We're going to talk about that as we go. Let's keep this thing pushing. So let's talk about solutions. So I gave y'all some of the statistics, right? Some of the problems. And then there are so many problems that come from those statistics, right? But I digress. So now we're going to talk about the solution. All financial relief, this is an old saying. I didn't make this up. This is a really old saying. All financial relief starts with having much better credit, okay? You want to have better credit. We have what we call our AI software. We call it My Novae Disputes Manager. And with this software, it allows you to be able to generate your own dispute letters using machine learning. So that means the AI software is generating the software. It is finding the disputes for you, you know, using other precedents that was already out, and they're putting together a fantastic piece of paper for you. So all you got to do is click, print, sign your name, and mail them out. That's it, right? And then the AI software actually lets you know month to month when it's time to go back and do it all over again. Pretty good stuff, man. I don't know why my computer is opening apps, y'all. I got a ghost in the machine. All right. But check this out. It's something about super easy to use. It's a point and click software. I'm talking about, we call this our speedy solution because a person can download this software. You know, you can enroll for Novae, get this software today, and you can have your first letter sent out by tomorrow, you know, when the post office opens back up. Gotta love that, right? You get to mail your own disputes and help you save some money, and it's very inexpensive. We're talking about it's only $199 one time and only $69 a month. And there's no contracts, no cancellation fees or anything like that. But if you're a person like myself who needs a little bit more hands-on tutelage, right? You need somebody to kind of give you the game about this stuff. Then we have a referral partner with Credit Lights. These people been in business like 20 plus years. The CEO, Mr. Bruce Politano, is like the godfather of credit because he understood the same principle that all financial relief starts with better credit. So what they do is they do the disputing process for you, right? No AI software, no printing, no clicking, no signing. They do all of that for you, all right? And they are so confident in their ability to serve you that they give you a 6-month risk-free money-back guarantee, meaning that if you don't get results in your 180 days, they will just give you your money back. Gotta love that, right? Full refund. And they do the work for you. And they also give you access to different resources and things to help you build your credit. And once again, it's really inexpensive, only $239 one time and only $89 a month. There are no contracts, no cancellation fees or anything like that. You gotta love this stuff, right? And then for my small business owners, if you have a business, drop your business in the comments, man. Drop it. Let us know what you do to serve the people. All right. We understand that 46% of Americans, right? I should say, 46% of small businesses use their personal credit to operate their business, which putting them in a situation that not only hurts them, but it also hurts the business as well, right? Because your personal should be for your personal life. So we help you establish business credit that separates one from the other. Have you building credit totally separate from your personal, strictly in your EIN, all right? And then we also have, you know, an advisor team that's going to walk you through the process step by step. They're going to hold your hand. They're going to make sure you're dotting your I's and crossing your T's correctly. They're going to make sure your business is totally congruent and set you up for maximum funding, right? You get 1 full year of the My Novae Disputes Manager. Oh, but you said that you're trying to separate one from the other. We are. But see, on your way to having elite business credit, you're going to have strong personal credit. Goes hand in hand, right? So why not be able to walk into a lender's office or be on the phone with a lender with that feeling of undeniability, right? Because my credit score is great, my business credit score is great, my relationships with these lenders are incredible. Give me my money, right? Let's go. And then with us, you also get a $50,000 in funding guarantee. Think about that, $50,000 in funding, meaning that when you get started with us, you probably didn't have no credit, no funding, no access to capital, right? You weren't attractive in the eyes of the lender. Now, by the time you finish with our program, you will be up at least 50K in funding. And if not, then we will work with you until you hit at least that much. Gotta love it, y'all, because at the end of the day, how can you be successful in your business if in 5 years, you may be one of those 50% that actually runs out of capital? All right, so we're just here to help. Let's keep this thing pushing. Our program, right? I'm talking about everything that I just mentioned. We're going to dot your I's, cross your T's, set you up for maximum funding, 50K in funding, advisory team, all of the bells and whistles is only $24.95 one time. So it's a little less than $2,500. But we do also have payment plans available should you need them. Just get back with the person that invited you for more details, and they'll be glad to walk you through the process. All right. Check this out. And you also get, in all 3 options, depending on no matter which one you pick, free credit monitoring. You get online budgeting. You get access to all 3 of your credit reports. You get a utilization manager, identity theft protection, a privacy scanner, and $1 million in fraud insurance. Why is that important? Because right now, if you got bad credit or less than perfect credit or no business score, then you're not attractive to anybody, right? But as you begin to work on your credit, then you're going to be attractive to not only lenders, but also the hackers and scammers as well. So we want you to protect yourself. Right? Solution number 2, we're talking about debt. And I don't mean debt like you just owe a few dollars to somebody that you've been trying to duck them for a few weeks. I'm talking about debt, stressful debt, hair falling out debt. You're looking older than you are debt. Every dollar that you earn, you're trying to hide and keep for yourself, but you owe it to somebody else debt. All right? Do you have overwhelming personal or business debt? All right? Novae has 2 different solutions. First of all, Novae Debt Help is for personal solutions. Okay, so if you even have minimum unsecured debt, and we changed this number. So here on screen, this is 12,000, but it's actually 10,000. So if you have debt upwards of $10,000 or better, we can help you. You right, get that thing lowered into one low payment that's lower than 50% of your total current payment. Right? We can cut your total debt by up to 50%. So let's say, for instance, you do have $10,000 in debt. By the time we're finished with you, that debt will be cut down to $5,000. Okay. Now let's say your payments are like $1,500 a month. When by the time we get through with you, your payments will be about $750 or better. All right. Gotta love that. And then after 6 months, you can qualify to pay off all of the enrolled accounts, because you may have some debt that's good for you that you don't want to put into the program. That's fine. Whatever you do submit to the program, we can have you pretty much ready to knock that out in 6 months. And then you can reestablish your credit rapidly just by lowering your debt and credit, your credit utilization. All right. And then solution number 2 is for businesses, because sometimes, see, they say 50% of businesses fail because they didn't have access. Some businesses fail because they got too much access, right? They got too much money and didn't know what to do with it, and it began to hurt them. So if you got minimum debt of $15,000 in your business, we can help you reduce those payments by, check this out, up to 90%. Yeah, personal was 50. Business is 90. We talking about payment amounts reduced to less than 2% of what you owe. Whoa, right? Short-term debt converted into longer-term monthly payments, getting you back focused on your business, getting you back focused on your payroll, getting you back focused on serving your community. That's right. All right. And then finally, achieving financial peace of mind and sleeping better at night, just knowing that you're on the path to being debt-free. I'm telling you, it's amazing. You sleep better at night. You feel better. The water tastes better when you drink it. Solution number 3, access to capital, right? This is what we just talked about. 50% of businesses fail. So if you got 100 businesses that get started, 50% of them will fail in 5 years just because they didn't have access to the money. Another 49% will fail another 5 years after that. Crazy, right? So we provide access to personal loans. We're talking about unsecured term loans up to 12 years, debt consolidation, any large purchase, pretty much. If you're trying to do some work on the house, you're trying to knock off some debt, whatever the case is, pay for a vacation, we can help you with that, right? And then check this out. If you got a business, listen up, man. I told y'all to drop your businesses in the chat. If you got a business, or you have an idea for a business, or you just started one, we can get you access to startup business funding, credit lines, SBA and traditional term loans. We're talking about commercial and investor real estate loans. I had somebody show me a screenshot earlier of a apartment complex in somewhere in Georgia. I gotta look at the screenshot, but he showed me an aerial screenshot of a property deal that he's working on in Georgia. It's like $2.7 million. Like, yo, pray for me. I said, I'm not going to pray for you. I'm going to give you an application. We're going to get you this money. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Because we're going to get you up to $100 million. That's what I'm saying. We are changing the way people do business. We're changing the game. All right. So now look, these are just some examples of some of the industries that got funding with us. And these are just a few because it wouldn't fit all on the slide. But we got cybersecurity, transportation, barber and automotive, architectural design, different credit scores, things like that. But check this out. We even help with financing. So if you're a business and you're doing well, you got high ticket items, we can help you offer that no money down. Pretty much buy now, pay later. By doing so, it helps you increase your sales by up to 20 to 30%. It doesn't hurt the client at all, right? There's no application fee. It's no hard pull for their credit. So they can just see if they apply. If they apply and they get approved, Now they get the money. They pay you what you asked for. You get paid in full up front. And now they get their service or their program or their item, right? And they don't make a payment for 30 days based on the terms that they chose. Gotta love it. All right. And check this out. We also got government grants if you're a nonprofit. All right. We got award-winning. It's like a Google search for grants. You get tax credits, government guaranteed loans, and even community development financial institution loans. I know it's a mouthful, but what that means is you can get funds for just being a minority business or for just being a woman-owned business, things like that. All right. So let's get back with the person that invited you. All right. And they'll help you out. Solution number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Entrepreneurship. Like I said, 2 types of people. You're either becoming an entrepreneur or you're working for one. That's just the way the game is. Don't shoot the messenger, right? But if you're looking to become one, then we can help you establish your business, help you get free business registration, help you set up your EIN, help you get your sales tax permits, your trademarking, if you need licenses for your business, and help you with the BOI report. See, it says required by law, but a lot of people don't even know what that is. It is the Beneficial Ownership Information Report. And it's so important. And I took a note. I wrote it down. It says the government requires businesses to report the BOI to the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network to help prevent money laundering and other illicit activities. Right? This took place January 1st, 2024. So if you do not file your BOI report by New Year's Day, then you are subject to fines and penalties from what I heard is up to $500 per day until you max out at $100,000. So if you have a business, LLC, S Corp, C Corp, any form of an entity, then please get back with the person that invited you, hit my phone, message me, whatever, and let us help you file that report so you can avoid those fees and you can stay compliant. All right, check this out. So now, if you've been in business a while, now you might need some support, right? You might need some tax preparation, maybe some bookkeeping, websites, logos, maybe branding is important to you. You know, you're trying to change your online presence, okay? Inspirational media to keep your head in the game. You know, you want to keep your mind full of something pure, powerful, and positive, always. All right, because as an entrepreneur, man, it's dog eat dog sometimes. You know, you might have one of those days, right? Or one of those weeks, even one of those months. It happens. So you got to keep your mind sharp and in the game and focus. Also, entrepreneur apparel. So you can literally be like a walking, talking billboard, you know, spreading the good word about your business, right? Let's see now. I got this next line from one of our leaders here in Novae. Big shout to Simone Simmons, newly appointed regional consultant. Big shout, sis. All right. But she said something the other day that was just so powerful. She said a lot of us, you know, we're chasing the bag, so to speak. Our goal is to create and build generational wealth, but we don't have a plan to get it, you know what I'm saying, to get the wealth to the generation when we build it. So a lot of our celebrities and a lot of our heroes and leaders, you know, they dealing with the fact that they died without a trust in place. So they couldn't get their hard-earned generational wealth, that hard-earned work that they put in for all of those many years. They had to struggle to get it to the people that they built it for in the first place. It's crazy, right? But we can help you with that. Even life insurance. You know, everybody should know how important life insurance is. They said it was like 40%, I believe it's like the 40% or something like 40 million Americans in 2022 didn't have life insurance. Feel me? So right now we're going into the new year. Are you going to be one of those Americans that's going into a whole new year, something we don't even know what's in front of us, blindfold, with no sort of like, you know, insurance, no protection, and no sort of safety net for your family? You're right. Let's be a little smart about that. Now, we're not licensed insurance agents, but we have the connection. So we can refer you to the licensed insurance agents. All right. And then we can be paid just for referring you to the experts. Keep this going. Or you can just partner with Novae. You might be like me and say, hey, man, this is a no-brainer. Everything you guys are doing, man, is heaven sent. I love it. I want to get down. You can be an affiliate with us, an affiliate pro. You can get a co-brand, a white label, and we even have our Novae Church program that's providing new methods for the church to be able to provide not only value and service to the congregation and the community, but also be able to bring some revenue into the church to keep the church, you know, standing and strong, and, you know, be able to provide that surplus and those resources to the community. All right. So get back with the person that invited you. You can get more information. But don't take my word for it. I mean, I'm cool. Don't get me wrong. But I'm biased. I've been around for a while. And we're going to talk about my story in a second. But we got, testimonies all over the internet. Just Google us, right? Just Google Novae Money Reviews. You're going to see real people getting real results. I'm talking about in real time. Yeah, you got to love it. I'm talking about near perfect review scores, hundreds on all platforms, thousands on Facebook. I mentioned before that we do have an A+ grade with the BBB. It's really hard to maintain, man. So, we respect everybody's honest opinion. So when they're giving us these reviews, they're being honest. And we love it for them. Go to novaereviews.com. You can see what I'm talking about. Check this out, though. When I talk about real people, let's talk about Kim Connor out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. She's also a regional consultant. And she said she was able to save her home from foreclosure, okay, pay for her daughter's CNA education in full. Now, her daughter's like a traveling nurse right now, somewhere off on assignment, clearing 6 figures just for doing her job. All right? Gotta love it. All right? And then she was able to fire her boss. All right? But that same home that she saved from foreclosure, she now rents to a family who was in a similar situation. So she's able to give back. I'm talking about big shout out to Kim Connor for that, man. She's doing Toro, real estate investing, landlady. Oh, man, bee's knees, y'all. She is the bee's knees for real. What about my man Wilfred Osadio out of Virginia? Sales director. All right, now he's been in business. So for y'all of you guys already have businesses. He's been in business 32 years. Life insurance of all things. Look at that. And he looked at Novae. He saw how, he can use this platform to be able to help more clients with additional financial services and help his fellow agents on his team be able to get more money as well. Come on. It's a no-brainer, guys. And then what about this handsome devil right here? Man, he's cute. All right. Now, they got to change that because you got to put a little spec on it because I am regional. But even then, this is only a pit stop, ladies and gentlemen. All right. But me and my wife, she's actually standing like right here. If I turn my camera, you can see her face. She's standing right there. And we became affiliates, right? We got married and we was looking for a way to purchase a home. We needed, some resources. Didn't have access to them, didn't know where to find them. All right. Get a call about Novae. Cool. We check it out. Did we get started right away? No. It took us a while. It took us a while to even watch the information. Got a call back, followed up. I hung up the phone, sorry. But I wasn't trying to be rude, but I just wanted to get to the info. So I hung up, watched the info, got the young lady back on the phone. 4 days later, we got started. 6 months later, they put us in this house that I'm talking to you from. Changed my life, right? Because I'm from the projects, all right? I'm bricks, bars, and concrete. You thought we was living in jail yards or something, right? So nobody around me had this information for me. Nobody could just give me the blueprint. They wasn't trying to. The gatekeepers kept it away. My family didn't really know. So we wasn't really, expecting too much. But God is good, and information to change your situation. Let's continue on. All right. Big shout out to Miss Keisha Palmer, Senior Sales Director, as a 6-figure international real estate agent. Right. It's a mouthful. 6-figure international real estate agent. Novae helps provide resources to aspiring homeowners, helps her close more deals, and earn an additional income. And on top of that, she's able to put her community, her friends, her family, perfect strangers in the position to earn money as well. That's what it's all about. See, you can go fast by yourself, but you can go further with a group, y'all. So we got to bring as many people with us as possible. Zig Ziglar said it, man, you can get anything in life you want if you help enough people get what they want. All right. Big shout out to Mr. Jamal Flono, good friend of mine, sales director in the program. Used to work for the airlines, right? Used to work for the airlines. He was, underpaid, underappreciated. How many people ever felt like that? If you ever felt underpaid and underappreciated, drop a 2 in the comments. All right. But after 7 months of him just helping people in this program, he was earning enough money to quit the job, right? Improved his credits. I believe he said it was something like 200 plus points. All right. And now he travels more than he did when he worked for the airline. Now, why is that a big deal? Because everybody knows that if you work for the airline, you fly for free. You know what I mean? But if you don't have no free time to fly, when do you get to fly? Big shout out to Flono for that. And last but not least, Miss Ninoska Soto. Now, it says Texas, right? But she's from Honduras, like born and raised, came over here with no knowledge of what's going on. Just got here looking for new beginnings. You feel me? So started with no experience and ended up becoming a national consultant. I believe she might have already upgraded from that. You understand what I'm telling you? But after 7 months, she was doing business full time. 7 months, man. Anybody, one of you guys could be 7 months away, right? But not only is she more educated, but now she's positioned to help her family and others reach financial success. Like I said, you can get anything you want, as long as you're willing to help enough people get what they want. And that's what our whole motto is here. That's right. Each one, teach one, reach one. You know the game. But let's talk about what the flyer said. The flyer said opportunity call. All right, so that's what we're going to talk about, a little opportunity. Let's talk about affiliate marketing. Let's talk about a new era of entrepreneurship. Now, check this out. It says new, but it ain't new, y'all. It ain't new. The human race has been referring people to things, services, other people, whatever, forever. The first Neanderthal who created fire, the first thing he did was tell somebody. First thing. So we are conditioned to put people on. Now, your reasons for doing it may be a little, but whatever. We put people on, right? Either for bragging, right? Yeah, I did that. You see, I put you on with my homie, right? Yeah, he took care. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever it works, right? But check this out. All the companies we shop at, Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, they pay millions per year in commissions, right? Because they all have affiliate programs, right? So if you go to Amazon, let's say you got an affiliate link with Amazon, and you put somebody on to buy a Scrub Daddy or something like that. They go to your link, they purchase the Scrub Daddy for $3.28, whatever. They get their Scrub Daddy, they're using their Scrub Daddy. Amazon to give you a commission for that. You get a few cents to a few dollars for that. Well, maybe not a few dollars, but maybe a few cents for sure. But instead of earning just a few cents or a few dollars per sale, Novae will pay you up to thousands of dollars per sale. All right, ain't that something? I'm talking about we get paid weekly. A lot of us, we get paid like 6 times a month. I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of us got paid yesterday. A bunch of us gonna get paid Thursday, and then we get paid residually on the 15th too. So it's powerful. But do you know at least 5 people, that could benefit from any of these services? Right? Because you can literally get paid just by referring people to a website. That's it. A website, just like Amazon. Amazon is a website. Yeah, they're $1 trillion company, but all they are, it's a website. You go to their website, you buy goods and services. It's a website. You know what I'm saying? So that's all Novae. We have a website that you can refer people to. They go on, they purchase their, service, they get saved, they get help, and then you get a commission for it. All right? Check this out. You can set your own hours. You get to work from anywhere. You get to work from the beach. You get to work from up the street. You get to work from wherever, Panera Bread, your house, wherever you want to work from. It's all good. I was on a cruise ship, just still getting to it. You understand? But then we got 10 ways to get paid. So we get paid like 6 times a month, but we got 10 different ways to get paid. All right, so residual is just one way to get paid. All right, I want you to, So now check this out. You can start out as an affiliate, and then you just work your way, to being a consultant. Smooth stuff, man. We got all the trainings for you. All right, so now check this out. We're going to talk about weekly retail commissions. Now, I ask you if you knew 5 people. Let's say the 5 people you knew all got bad credit, right? So they all enroll with you either for the My Novae disputes or they enroll with our partners, with credit lights. Either way, the company pays you $100 to do so, all right? That's pretty good, right? 100 times 5 is $500. That's not bad, right? $500. But we have something called the 5 and Free program where these 5 customers have your monthly membership fee waived. All right, waive your monthly fee with just 5 credit customers, and boom, a free business. Gotta love that. So now we got different ways, right? We got our with now it's a little different with debt help because the money changes. But they say the average debt client enrolls with like $25,000 worth of debt. So you get paid up to 1%, of total enrolled debt. So for that example, you're looking at about $250. All right, with the business credit. When they pay that $24.95, Novae pays you $500 each. Gotta love that. You got people here making $500 an hour. All right. And then with business funding, you get up to 4% per loan. So in this example, if you help somebody get $500,000, your commission is $20,000. Like how long would it take you to make an additional extra 20 grand? All right. Then we also have our co-brand program that pays you up to $900 and our white label program that pays you $3,000. Plus many more fintech solutions that you can earn from. This it gets crazy. Then you can even earn income for each affiliate that you personally refer once they start making a few sales. So for instance, like I enroll my wife And then my wife goes out and she begins to get busy and she starts enrolling customers. Now I get a commission for that. All right. I can earn up to $600 for that. Let me show you the chart real quick. Here we go. Right. I can earn up to $600 for that. But now she gets busy and she starts enrolling affiliates too, because she heard that she can earn up to $600 for doing that. Now, because she's out there doing that and she's referring clients like herself and affiliates that want to enroll clients, now she's earning up to $600, but now I'm also earning up to $500 off the people she's enrolling. It's not affecting her money at all, but I get my cut, she gets her cut, and everybody wins, right? Gotta love that, man. That is like the fairest, most ethical system in the world. I'm telling you. All right, let's keep rocking and rolling. I'm gonna get you guys out of here. I swear I ain't gonna keep you long. I'm gonna get you out of here so you can go eat dinner or put the kids to bed. But I just want you guys to understand something, man, that when you change the way you look at things, this ain't me, this is Wayne Dyer. Right? When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at begin to change. All right, so let's just kind of get a new open mind about some of these things that was once lost to us or maybe tainted to us by others who didn't understand. Ignorant people would destroy the whole party. All right, but check this out. This is the power of 3 people, just 3 people. You may not know 3,000 people. You may not know 300 people. We all went to high school, but you may not have kept up with them. You may not have a popping social media account, meaning that you're popular with a lot of followers. All right. So you may not know that many people, but you might know 3, right? Everybody should know at least 3 people. So this right here just explains the power of what happens if you get 3 people and help them get a couple of customers and then help them do the exact same thing. All right. So you get 3 people. Check this out. Your acquisition bonus, $300. Your monthly residual. See, residual is the key word here. Residual. All right. Meaning you're going to get paid for this month after month for doing the work months ago. Right? Your residual $50, total income potential $350. Now, duplication is key, right? So you show your 3 people how to do that, because they may not know 90, they may not know 300 people, but they know 3. So each of your 3 go get 3. Your team grows to 9. Acquisition bonus $1,450. Your monthly residual is $250. So that'll keep coming to you. You know what I mean? And then total income potential for the month, $1,700. And then the numbers just get bigger and bigger and bigger. But don't get caught up in the numbers, right? Get caught up in why you need them, right? Because financial freedom is nothing but a simple equation, right? Check this out. It is more residual income coming in than you have residual bills taking your money out. All right. So if your monthly residual income is $6,000, $7,000. I mean, let's your bills, rent, car notes, insurance, et cetera, et cetera. $6,000, $7,000. Then you would just need.
Okay, everybody. Sorry, I just want to make sure you can all see me. Still here? Perfect. Okay, so that introduction video, we don't need to finish it. The rest of it is just some information that I'm going to go over with you. I love that you stayed to listen. The other people had to jet for other appointments, but what I'm doing is sending this recorded meeting to them so that they can catch up later and send me their questions. So what I'd like you to do is, if you have questions about what Mr. Earl Fambro was talking about, you each have me on LinkedIn. I'd like you to send me those questions and we can have a one-on-one conversation about what this looks like for you and what success means to you within a position like an affiliation with Novae. Now, as an exciting thing, before I let you go, I don't want to keep you longer than an hour. I get to give you, through my company, More Business Management, a free high yield savings account just for listening to this presentation. So these savings accounts are actually with very reputable companies like SoFi, Lending Club, Valley Direct. There's a whole list of companies that Novae works with to offer these high yield savings accounts. And some of them get up to like 4.75% interest, which is 10 times more than the national average. So I'm going to send you guys each a link to sign up for those. It is free. You can pop $1 in there, make interest. You can pop $50 in there, make your money really work for you. Either way, you're putting money back in your pocket and you're supporting a CEO and business manager and hopefully a potential business partner. I would love to partner with all of you guys. It was fantastic to meet you. Before we jump off, is there anything you want to address right now before you send me your private messages or questions? If you do, I'd love to answer. Okay, All right. Well, it was an absolute pleasure. I really appreciate your time. Look forward to getting your messages. I'll send you the link for your gift. Super excited that you guys get this. And as always, I am striving to be more than expected. If you need any graphic design services, or you want to use these Novae solutions for yourself, but you don't want to be an affiliate, I've got your back. So I'll look forward to hearing from you. Ta-ta for now, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, cool. I finally got to work after 30 minutes.
That's all right. So I've actually only got a minute left on this recording.
Oh.
So I'm going to jump off. But hey, I love that you sent your LinkedIn. I appreciate that. It's a good, and I love looking over it. So thanks. And that link that I'm going to send you, feel free to explore the website. There's a lot of options I think would be helpful for you, especially if you use your own links, because then you're earning commission on your own money.
Yeah, I like the idea of you saying that we can use the products and partner and not necessarily under this brand, but
Right. Through
under,
yourself.
I
It's
can
great.
my offerings, because I help with tax and investment advice and
Oh, perfect. Yeah,
yeah.
it aligns great. I think you'd be a really good fit. All right, I think Zoom is about to kick me off. So I hope you have a great afternoon, and I look forward to getting your message.
Great.
Ta-ta.
Thanks.